Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian, and thanks for joining us for this edition of the Cyber Report, sponsored by Northrop Grumman, your weekly source for cyber and cybersecurity tips and news. Joining us from the Northrop Grumman team on this National Cybersecurity Awareness Month is Matt Jorgensen. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Vago, always glad to be here.
The three mottos of National Cybersecurity Awareness Month are own it, secure it, protect it. We've talked about the owning it. We've talked about the securing it. Now talk to us about protecting it.
So when we're looking at cyber protection, it's really a lot of the steps that individuals can take to make smart cyber choices online. So a good rule of thumb is to look at a web browser and look for that S at the start of a web address. So HTTPS, the S stands for secure. If it doesn't have the S, don't share personal information, your birthday, your passwords, your financial information, any of it.
That's right, because one of the just in general, right, one of the key things to remember is look at that email address. Find out if it's actually from your friends, because a lot of folks are trying to, malware or phishing attacks or anything else. Just get it right enough where you might not notice it, whereas actually it's a wrong address, or even if you're going to a completely wrong, fictitious website, just look at the actual address. It'll tell you a lot.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Take, for example, Tortoiseshell, something that's been in the news as of recent. So this was an example of a nation state that was actually targeting U.S. veterans, creating a website that was enticing individuals to come there, download an application to get up-to-date information on job opportunities and transitioning in their careers. So particularly, you have to be sensitive and you have to be cyber smart when a website is asking you to download something, when it's asking you to input a lot of personal sensitive information.
Talk to us about the importance of backing up your information at the end of the day, because after you get these kind of attacks, as we saw in the wake of the Sony, when North Korea attacked Sony Pictures, that every one of their backups was corrupted as well, right? And so talk to us about the importance of good, clean, proper backup.
You just need to be current and you need to be consistent. So as cyber attacks continue to evolve, we need to evolve with them. And in the end, the best you can do is trust your instincts and trust your gut and keep up to date.
Matt, thanks very much for joining us. And thank you for joining us for this Cyber Report, sponsored by Northrop Grumman, right here on the Defense and Aerospace Report website. Join us every week for the latest in cybersecurity and how to think about cyber. See you next week.